Hello, hello, hello. I was just thinking I've lost count now of what I'm up to. I thought it was 29, but I think it's actually 28 because I missed the other day. How are we doing? Good. Well, we're doing really well because we are still recovering from an awesome long weekend. And here in Queensland, Australia. So my name is Tanga. It's the first time you've seen my videos, and I'm in Brisbane, Australia. And I'm up to number 20. Well, I say 29, I think it's actually 28. So a little bit of a senior moment here, lost count as well. Also, just saying how we've come back from a long weekend away, but I did a couple of lives while I was away as well, just in reflection mode. But what I didn't share was this, that I was also nursing. Yeah, I've done something to my Achilles. That's a self-diagnosis, by the way, too. I have absolute no idea, but Dr. Google shows me that it's possibly my my Achilles, and I'm going to have it looked at by the doctor tomorrow, who will hopefully give me a reference to the physio as well to work on it. So just icing it, elevating it. So today, what that brought me to, I mean, it's all really nice to go away and everything, and that's all about, you know, creating our ideal life. But I guess it helped me also reflect a little bit with this thing here, because you may not have seen before also, I'm holding down 3 different hats here: a part-time job, freelancing, as well as my online business. And it made me really think about the difference in our feelings when we're not able to perform the work that that earns us an income. And so that's why I've come up with this topic of what is the difference between employee mindset, being self-employed, as a freelance. I guess freelance and self-employed are very similar, and entrepreneurship. Like, how would you face this type of illness or injury as humans? We know that that's a very, you know, something that you can pretty much bank on, something happening to your health. So how does that impact us on whatever hat we're wearing? So my part-time income hat, I, of course, still got up and dragged myself off to a part-time job, and one that I really enjoy too, and you know, management's pretty good there. So there's a lot of autonomy, but I still had to go through the process of letting them know what's going on, and you know, I was able to pack up my laptop and come back and work from home. A lot of people can't do that. You know, if you can't do the job, you've got to leave the workplace, you can't work. So of course, as an employee, you know, that comes with a little bit of anxiety. You know, oh God, I've got to ring them up and let them know that I can't work or perform my duties. So it comes with that anxiety of, you know, fear of judgment, and if you've got a good boss and, you know, you can continue doing what you're doing, I guess it's no issues. But I think probably the most common thing I hear, and that what I've been through, is that you don't like that feeling. You don't like that feeling of having to be accountable to someone. But you must. It's a job. That's what you get paid to do. So what if you're self-employed? I mean, self-employed, you know, you're your own boss, right? So you don't need to ring up anyone. But the thing is with self-employed is, who else is going to do the work, right? Who's going to keep working your business unless you've employed someone that you can trust? That's another rabbit hole that you can go into. But you know, being employed, having to work out, okay, well, how do we continue the business going if I can't work it because I physically can't do it? Um, so being self-employed, I know when I was a mortgage broker many years ago, and I was working more hours, just really putting the shoulder to them, just really getting into it. And it was long days because if I didn't do it, there was no income. Simple as that. And I guess that's the same with the freelance side of things. I mean, I have my own appointments, which of course there's, my employer knows about and they're quite happy for me to do it. But um, I still have to turn up. I still need to turn up for those appointments. So regardless of how I'm feeling, I want to push myself because that's the whole idea. I want to earn an income, right? So you're freelancing, you're self-employed, you're solopreneurs, still very much the same energy in the space of being an employee. You just don't need to ring up anyone to ask permission. And this is where the difference lies as an entrepreneur, and particularly an online one, because your online business or your online structures that you do spend time putting together, that's the learning phase. How do you put together all of your attraction marketing, all of your messaging and automating everything, recording all your videos, getting that all in place so that that's actually happening even when you're not well. And that's the difference. I mean, I'm aiming to move towards full entrepreneurship, so that is working automated, so that, if something happens. I had a text from a friend today who said, Tanga, that could take you out for a few weeks if you've got to go in for surgery. I'm like, oh, no, it's just a strain. I've just stretched it or maybe overused it a little bit. But all of a sudden, if that does take me out for a few weeks, I'm going to be relying on automated income, the automated system that we've put together. So, this is what I really, I guess, was driven towards setting up an automated online business. It started when I was looking after mum. And unfortunately, I lost my mum 2 years ago. But that was the whole idea, was, mum's needs were getting more and more heightened. And the more that was happening, I was getting the phone calls at work and having to suddenly leave. And in the end, it got to the point where I didn't care what they thought. I just wanted to get to mum and spend more time with her. And I still have the guilt on that, on not being able to be with her 24/7 and helping her out. So, the generation that we are, a lot of us are caring for elderly parents or siblings that, rely on us. And so having that freedom to have an income where you can come and go, you can be with your family and your loved ones and still know that your income is doing what it needs to do in the background. I mean, I think over the weekend while we were away, my daughter's just checked her phone. She goes, "Oh, Mum, I just got such and such, leads off YouTube." And that's just tracking away while she's spending time with family. So that's the power of online entrepreneurship, is that ability to be able to build a platform that speaks your message to the people that are ready to receive your message as well. And that's global. You're just not just going after friends and family and annoying the crap out of them. Your marketing is targeted towards people who are ready to receive your message. How did I get into this? One evening, I was meditating. So, I went through, and I still do, jump on YouTube, look for some abundance meditation. And in that, just before that, comes up this ad that we all know comes up. I'm just waiting for it to say skip ad. But this young man from England came up on the ad and talked about how, he was quite a successful salesperson in his role. But he realised the higher he went, and he was looking at his mentors, and he thought, I really don't want that. I don't want the physical, emotional, and mental cost of chasing that status within the corporate world. And I could see myself through that. That's who I was through the bank. I got sick of that. I got sick of all the BS that goes on in the corporate world, and the personalities, and the for-profit driving at all costs to get sales. Look, I mean, that's the job, right? But I got sick of that, and this message resonated for me. And they say the right message to the right person at the right time, and that was me. The minute I saw that, as much as there was no other connection with this young man, the pain that he was talking about, that was me. And so I hit I just want to know what this video series is about, free video series. I clicked on that. It's meant to be a 7-day video series. Well, I binge watched it because I pretty much knew that if it wasn't going to be me, I'll just unsubscribe. The worst that can happen is I just tick off something else that doesn't suit. And that's the journey that I took. Well, when you get to share that message with other people as well, people are hurting out there, and your pain points are their pain points. I mean, we all come from a different perspective, but ultimately, when you take the layers down, it's the same type of pain and fear. So when we're able to overcome some of those things and create that life that we all crave, there's nothing selfish about that. That's just being able to develop your mind, build your mind, and transform that into a lifestyle that helps to uplift other people as well to do the same. So that's a little bit about me, and this journey of my injury and how that's triggered the journey that we wanted to take in creating a passive income. I hope that's helped. I hope that resonates with someone out there. This could be the right time for you to receive that message, and all I suggest is be open to it and be curious. A coach said to me, curiosity is what it's all about. Let go of any judgment, because you don't have enough information to make judgment. Get more information, and then you can decide whether it's something for you or not. So happy for you to reach out to me if you've got any questions. But that's me for tonight. And I look forward to connecting again tomorrow. All right, take care. God bless wherever you are in this world, and catch up with you tomorrow. All right, good night.